A question I get asked all the time is how I connect my USB microphone directly into my ATEM Mini. It's actually incredibly easy and simple to do. So today, I'm going to show you how. The trick to connecting a USB microphone like this Rode NT-USB to your ATEM Mini actually has nothing to do with the USB port at all. It's the headphone port on the side and the back, and most of these USB microphones do have a headphone port that allows you to monitor the microphone audio with zero latency. And you could use this headphone jack as a way of getting audio into your ATEM Mini. Here's what you'll need to do it. Firstly, a USB microphone that actually has a headphone jack. You'll also need a stereo mini jack cable. They're super cheap, and I've got a link to one of those on my kit page. The link to that is down in the description below. You will still need to plug your microphone into a USB port, as the USB is what powers your microphone. But you can now take your stereo mini jack cable, plug one end into the headphone port on the microphone and the other into either mic 1 or mic 2 on your ATEM Mini. Once you've done that, we need to tweak a couple of settings inside the ATEM software control to get this to work. Click the settings cog at the bottom of the page and navigate to the audio tab and then general. From here, you need to set whatever port you have your microphone plugged into to line level instead of mic level. Then click done. From here, you can head over to the audio page in the ATEM software control and start tweaking your mic sound. If your microphone has a gain dial like mine does, you'll want to start by making sure it's turned to a reasonable level, but not too high and causing any clipping. If you need to add more gain, you can do that within the ATEM software control itself. I've also added an expander and limiter to mine to reduce any background noise and prevent me from clipping. There's also other audio processing you can tweak, like the compressor and EQ, to perfect the sound even further. The last step is to make sure your audio is in sync with your video. Most direct connections like this will need some sort of audio delay applied, and to do that, you just click on the delay button here and set the delay as needed. There's lots of ways that you can measure delay. The easiest that I usually recommend to people is to record yourself on the ATEM Mini with zero delay applied and do a couple of loud claps into the camera and microphone. Then take that footage into your editing software and count the frames between the audio spike of the clap and the moment you see the clap on the video. This number of frames difference will be the number that you then enter as your audio delay in the ATEM software control. Add that and then do another recording to check that everything is now in sync, and you should be good to go. It really is that simple to do, and if you found this video useful, please do give it a thumbs up, because that really helps me and the algorithm here on YouTube. Also, if you're new here and not yet subscribed, 58% of you who watch my videos aren't yet, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you're notified when new videos do get released. And if you have any questions or want to suggest future videos that you want me to do, put them in the comments below. I read all of them and do try to reply to as many of them as possible too. And if you've got a specific question about your setup or you need some help, pop me an email on the email address on screen now, and we can set up a one-to-one consulting session, get those questions answered and get your setup working perfectly. Once you've done all that, guys, I'll see you on the next one.